The rain has finally stopped today. It just wouldn't end. I think I got my roof taken care of. I just went and bought a tarp. Tarp the whole thing. Got it taped down. Hopefully that works. Uh, See what happens. I think that's what needed to be done. The whole thing had to be covered. So I think I've got that covered now. I'm just glad the rain's gone. It's Wednesday night. It's quiet. Somewhat comfortable. COVID-19 is over, supposedly. The whole mandate thing, I guess. Things are starting to open up, and opportunities are starting to come my way. Had first thing today. Uh, I'm told that as more and more places open up, stuff like that, more and more opportunities are becoming my way, and go from there. Said it just no one knows, man. No, I mean, I laugh at the whole COVID thing because people complaining about their quarantine situation. I get people have to be out doing things and stuff like that, but some of them were just too damn funny, man. Complaining because they're stuck inside. Oh, they can't go to the beach. They can't go here. Try being stuck where I'm at. Should have been using that opportunity. I spent that my situation was bad, so I couldn't get out of it. Nothing I could do. It's just me. But I think I'm finally getting out of it now. Now that COVID's over. Um, I think I got lucky. Hopefully it works to my advantage. Um, I'm supposed to go back next week because that's when the next event is next week. But that's what they got right now until more and more things open up, like I said, and we'll go from there. Sometimes they have opportunities that come up and they send out a text to certain people who meet the skill set and stuff like that. And then if you don't reply back to the text, they send out a big text to everybody and see who goes. So every opportunity comes my way, I'm gonna take, because my thing is it builds on that. They can count on you. Once they find out they can count on you, better opportunities come your way. Especially me, I'm not in a position where I could just start picking and choosing. There's too many people out of work. Even if there wasn't, you got to look at your situation. And like I said, I thought it was funny during COVID-19. People are knowing their jobs are not coming back. They know they got bills to pay, and they're ordering pizza. They're ordering out. Um, the drive-through that was near me was busy all the time. You couldn't go in and eat or nothing like that, so they'd have to go drive-through. There was another place that had curbside pickup. There must have been 60 cars. I don't know if they did it. I don't think they did it every day. I think it was on Saturday or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if it's a bakery or some little sandwich shop or something like that. Um, but yeah, people were going out doing that, and it's you're at risk of losing your job. I mean, maybe these people aren't, but you're at risk of losing so much, and you're worried about ordering out. To each their own. I said, I spent my time trying to get out of my situation. Uh, the funny thing is, about SSI, I tried to get that because I was told I could get that. There's a difference between SSI, SSID, and there's another one. I don't know what the difference between any of them is. I just know that SSI, I could get that for 6 months because of my situation. And I went through hell with that, trying to explain it to them, and God, mosquitoes are killing me because it got all wet inside. Everything got wet, and I'm trying to let air in and stuff like that. So the mosquitoes are killing me. Um, but yeah, I have a The funny thing is, I have a they want to do a tele doctor thing. That telecom thing or something like that with me on a phone. They're gonna send me a link and do that. Um, Next week or the week after. So I think it's next week. Um, they want to do that with me. Supposedly it's a mental exam. I don't know what that is. What are they going to look at? I mean, there's been studies, I've seen it on Twitter and stuff like that, where people have posted stuff about books, and doctors have written books, bestseller books and stuff like that, on the toll homelessness takes on individuals, the mindset it takes on people, and stuff like that. And I guess they're going to ask me questions to see if I can get disability. That they keep pushing disability. I'm not looking for disability. They keep pushing that. I keep telling them, don't you people know your own job? There's SSI. That's what applies to me. That's what applies to homelessness. So they want to do a mental exam on me. How you gonna do a mental exam on me? Sitting behind a desk, judging me. How you gonna judge me? You're not with me every day. You weren't with me when that rain was pouring in on me and stuff like that, and there was nothing I could do. Dripping in on the. You weren't there with me to see. Weren't there to see that. A few months ago when we had the cold weather, it got down to like 35 degrees or something like that overnight, and I slept out here freezing. Nobody came and got me, put me in a shelter or nothing like that. Nothing. Couldn't get into shelters. I stopped going there because it became a waste of time. But you're going to sit behind a desk, and what are you going to look for? To see if I walk around a parking lot naked, telling people I identify as a banana peel? I don't get it. In my experience, too, it's been about the, it. Apparently, I didn't get caught up in the lifestyle. I didn't become a drunk. I didn't become a criminal. I didn't become a drug addict or nothing like that. And I think it works just like the prison system, a revolving door. They like when prisoners are back. They release you. You did your time. You go back out. You commit more crimes. You come back in. They make money. It's job security for them. And I think a guy like me negates their whole being, because of more and more people, they started helping more and more people like they're supposed to, um, and more people started getting out of homelessness and stuff like that. Then they can't go to the federal government and say, "Hey, we got a problem." And when they do say we got a problem, we need more funding. Instead of somebody stepping up and saying, "Well, what happened to the money we gave you? How many people did you help? Why is the homeless population going up? What are you people doing?" Never comes to that. They never ask that. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm pretty happy now. I worked for a few hours today. Nice, easy work. More opportunities coming. More hours coming. Um, a lot of opportunities. So I'm pretty happy about that. So yeah, you got to keep on going, man. I said I went through hell, but unless you're sitting next to me, I tried to tell it to the case manager that I have. They gave me, who set up the appointment for this doctor. I told her, I says, how you gonna sit behind a desk and judge me? You're not with me every day. You're not sitting here every day seeing what hell I go through, you know, and that kind of stuff. And she's like, yeah, I understand. I said, no, you don't understand. You're not sitting next to me every day. And I can only speak from my experience, what I went through. People always throw back at me, well, you're not the only one going through it. You got people. Yeah, I don't know what those people are going through. I can only speak from my experience. I don't know what they've done. I don't know why they're out there on the street. I don't know what they've been through. I don't know. I don't try to pretend to know. I can only focus on my situation, explain from my experience what I've been through, what I've tried, and stuff like that. But, you know, like I said, if that's coming up next week. So if these opportunities come up and these texts come up and stuff like that, and then I heard even if they approve you, I think you get the money, a couple $100, $500, $600, $700 or something like that for 6 months or something like that. Then they reevaluate you. Um, it takes forever to get. I've talked to a couple homeless people and they've said it too. Well, you got to apply for that. Even if, and they said, once they approve you, it'll take maybe a year or something like that. I don't want to be out here another year. I've been out here. I've been homeless all of 2019, all of 2020. Um, Trying to get work, trying to get work, trying to get work, trying to start, a tech business and stuff like that. Doing stuff like that. I don't want to wait out here another year. Well, we'll approve you for the check. Um, you'll get your first check in 6 months. I don't want to be out here in 6 months waiting for a check that's not going to get me off the street. Nah, I might just blow it off. If I'm working that day, I'm not going to worry about it. I got to focus on work. I got to focus on long-term money, not maybe money, you know, long-term money. Going into work every day. That's money. I know next week I'll get a paycheck. Not this stuff. Well, it'll take about 6 months. Why does it take 6 months? I don't know. But yeah, the rain's done. I think I got the whole truck tarped. The whole thing is tarped up top, taped down and stuff like that. Um, so hopefully that works. I'm hoping. I double checked it 3, 4, 5 different times, looked for it to make sure no rain comes in. Because I got to get sleep. I can't even sleep anymore because in the middle of the night, the rain's coming down. And then next thing you know, I'm getting dripped on. It's, God, I can't win. But you can't explain that to somebody. You can't get that point across to somebody just in words. You got to sit here next to me. Be like, dude, I'm getting wet. Yeah, I know. I told you. It leaks. Well, we got to go. So where am I going to go? It's raining. What am I going to do? Hide under an overpass? Come on, man. Now you see what I go through. But, I'm going to tell them that too. I'm going to say, you're not sitting next to me, so. But, my case manager seems like she's pretty, pushing it through and stuff like that. So, but it's part of the rules. They want to do an exam. They want to talk to me. They want to make sure I am who I am. I don't know. Do people fake being homeless just to wait a year to get an SSI check? I mean, I don't know. Maybe they do. Uh, I don't know what would make you wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm just going to be homeless so I can get free money. You're not guaranteed to get that. So yeah, it's not really a rant, but I gotta start doing videos on here and get into a rotation, try to get some subscribers, and build from there. So I'll be back tomorrow.